This is the biggest drama I've seen ever in Marvel Rivals. You may be wondering, what is the Kingsman drama? And if you haven't even heard about it yet, I would be pretty surprised because it has been blowing up lately. So the Kingsman situation was a $40,000 Marvel Rivals tournament where there was no bans, and there was this player named Kingsman who had been drafted onto a team, and one of the players happened to be a one-trick Black Widow main. Now, if you are a player of Marvel Rivals, you can already see how this could be a issue throughout the competition. Kingsman is suggesting different characters they could switch to so they can have a better chance at winning this competition. Because if you don't know, Black Widow is notoriously the worst character in Marvel Rivals. He says she should switch to Bucky at one point because she had been not doing great. Ultimately, Kingsman gets banned from the tournament because his teammates had reported him to the organizer of this tournament for being toxic or rude.
He dies. Okay, guys. Taste and point proven right now. Do you understand?
No, it's
Well,
not.
you've been making
Get
me play
them!
shit. Of course I'm gonna
How
play
do you not
shit.
see the problem right now?
Wait, first of all, it's
that ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Invis. Second of all, you're getting value because
No. She shouldn't be dead.
Yes.
I'm
You're
getting
only
value
able to
because I'm
rekill them because
1v6ing.
Hulk isn't peeling for you, bro. Yes, Zaza is 0-5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because they were hard. Like, 4 people are dying here. That means 4 of their util, 4 of their resources are all spent on Zaza.
So you just wave those jacked
And the
hands of
supports.
yours around getting tagged.
And we win because they don't care about anything else. Like, you
That's
are
not why it's
As well
happening.
as Lucy's letting strap pull and going on Invis, and then they kind of split, but we still.
This is probably the angriest I've seen Kingsman during his video and everything I've seen on this situation. And I just gotta say, the reason they won the point is because Kingsman, he put that team on his back and he carried them to the finish line. Black Widow went 0-6. And I just love how that one person tried to say that was somehow beneficial towards the team because everyone else was expending their resources to kill her. Black Widow is a low survivable character. So if someone tries diving her, she can die very easily. And clearly, Kingsman was correct that this character needs to change if in the first round they are going 0-6, meaning they have 0 kills and they have died 6 times. Because they are not benefiting the team, they are dragging them down. In like a quick play scenario where it's a casual play, this wouldn't be a problem. But this is a tournament which is worth $40,000. And to Kingsman, this is like if he won, he would win $3,000. And to him, this is a large amount of money because he's in college and it would support him substantially. His teammates aren't taking it as serious as him while he's making these suggestions. So he rightfully gets angry because he's really trying to win. He's try-harding and his team isn't taking it seriously. And even when his teammate goes 0-6, they don't switch still. And usually that's the sign when you should switch, is when you're not getting any eliminations and you are dying repeatedly, especially in a tournament standpoint.
Character? No, I
Pop
know,
Evo,
bro. Everyone thinks this
just
guy's
die
a
for an
loser.
exploder
Kingsman's a
like a
loser.
bug. That's just what happens.
That's such a good point. You're so right about that. And we're still gonna play Widow.
They basically hear what he said about them switching off Widow, and they just said, go fuck yourself, because they don't care about what he has to say. And that is not how you should treat your teammate. Throughout the entire tournament, Kingsman has been respectful, and he even accepted at one point that this is how it's gonna be. He's gonna have to carry this team on his back. He said early on that they're likely going to go against a 3 support comp, so he suggested a 3 support comp, which his team, refused.
I need this for my college. I need this for my college. I have about 6 or 7 more years.
And on the second point, she's just bullying him because he needs this money more than her. He needs this money for his college tuition. It would help him substantially. But she is making fun of his economic situation, which is just messed up. Kingsman did not do any personal insults. He was strictly talking about the game, and he was strictly, and rightfully so, aggravated that they were not taking this seriously as he was. They were playing for the vibes in a $40,000 tournament, and he was playing for the money, like everyone should be. You shouldn't be playing for the vibes in a $40,000 tournament, guys.
If we run into like Snake Case's team, can you please play Bucky? Because
We
these
are running into
teams.
Snake Case's team. I don't understand, bro. I don't
playing
get it.
Bucky.
You're making me mad, bro. We're been playing against Snake Case's team. This is their team. The only difference is one support player, bro. We won. Shut up now, bro. Like, I'm tired of it. This is fucking getting annoying, and you're making Zaza sad. Like, it's not gonna happen. She's gonna play Black Widow, so just shut up for 2 seconds and just play this goddamn sprint. Like, I don't get it.
You're dead.
Thank you.
He's making Zaza sad, huh? He's making Zaza sad. Well, I'm sure it's making Kingsman sad that Cece and Zaza are just shutting him down when he's just trying to win a tournament. He's not insulting Zaza. In fact, they were insulting him, and he was just making claims about a good composition for a certain scenario, which was the team he was going against. And he was just suggesting a pick to a better character so they would have a better chance of winning that game. However, she doesn't listen, and she just says, you're making Zaza sad. So after this whole ordeal, this whole tournament, and them going back and forth at each other, pretty aggressive scenario, eventually Kingsman is done with his scrimmages with his team. He's done practicing with them, and he goes to get off at some point, and he is told that he's going to be kicked from the tournament for bullying his team. The aftermath of all of this, after he released a video about it, had given him a lot of support on his side, because this is a stupid situation. It was stupid he was kicked for it. He says repeatedly to his viewers, do not harass anyone in this video.
Seeing this video, do not harass anybody you see in this video. If you go to their stream and you harass them or hate or say anything to any of them, I will ban you from my stream. Do not do that.
In fact, here's an image that shows Cece saying he spent all 20 years of his life playing video games, which is why he lacks social skills. And from everything I've seen, Kingsman doesn't lack social skills. He is very confident in his ability and what composition they should run. In fact, he was the highest ranked player in this group. And he says he lacks social skills, and he stays playing video games all day. But you are a streamer as well. That is pretty hypocritical, I would say, that both of you play video games and stay inside. And then here she has an apology to that previously shown screenshot. She says, I'm sorry I was going off the video and I forgot to explicitly call this out. Earlier today I woke up to 1,000 notifications from the day before and people had joined my server from Kingsman. I was having a panic attack and I just started experiencing them. So freak out, I said. It's very ironic because there's a little note there at the bottom that says, even after the initial situation calmed down, CC continued to bully Kingsman and speak ill of him across social media, and CC has a history of attacking other players and talking trash. So she's the one who continues to escalate this situation even after it has ended. And she has a history of doing this kind of thing. That's the Kingsman situation. I personally believe Kingsman shouldn't have been banned, and I don't think he's in the wrong. I think it's reasonable he's this passionate about trying to win money in a game he has played for a very long time. And if he knows a better team composition and everyone just keeps shutting him down and shutting him down, just being so stubborn that you're being a one trick on the worst character in the game, no matter how long you play this character, you may be, like you said, you may be the best at this character. You should know that there's certain characters that can just best your character so easily, certain comps that just decimate that character, which in that case you should make a switch, especially in a $40,000 tournament. What's ironic is after Kingsman got banned, his team had gone triple support, 2 tanks, and then Black Widow. So they had oriented their game plan around Widow. And what's hilarious is Kingsman was right that this comp would not work. How do I know? Because they got second to last place. We do have some good news from this situation. The day after he released his video, he started a stream, and he did get that $3,000 prize money through donations. So at least that is a positive. And right now, everyone who bullied him and didn't listen to him and got him banned are currently in hot water. That is the Kingsman situation. Let me know who you think's in the wrong, who you think's in the right. That's about it. See ya.